Welcome back to your daily video announcements. We are your hosts, Kaden.
And Jordan.
Up first, let's take a look at your top 5 news stories.
Welcome back to the top 5 stories of the day. Number 1, Fauci says COVID-19 vaccine could be delivered to states next month. Number 2, CDC releases updated Thanksgiving gathering guidelines. Number 3, Trump's Department of Homeland Security calls the 2020 election the most secure in American history. Number 4, the Masters golf tournament goes on without fans. Defending champ Tiger Woods has good first round. Number 5, all-time winner Ken Jennings is the betting favorite to replace Alex Trebek as Jeopardy host.
Next, let's take a look at today's weather forecast.
Welcome back to your daily weather. For today, it's going to be sunny with a high of 66. Tonight, it will be cold with the low of 38 degrees and some clear skies and some light winds. That's all for weather. Now back to you guys at home.
Up next, let's take a look at our top movies coming out just on a screen near you.
The first movie is called Ammonite, and it's going to be released November 13th, 2020 in U.S. theaters. It's going to be set in the 1840s in England, and it's going to be about two young women who are going to be sent on a boat by sea, and they're going to develop an intense relationship. Basically, they're going to help each other realize that they're not alone, and it's going to be a romance drama. The second movie that's going to be released is The Croods: A New Age, and it's going to be released November 19th, 2020 in U.S. theaters. It's going to be a sequel to the original Croods movie that came out a couple of years ago, and it's going to be about the Croods encountering another family called the Bettermans, and they're going to have to work together to go after their daughters, Eep, and the Betterman's daughter after they escape. So they have to learn how to get together and get along. The third movie that's going to come out is called Free Guy, and it's going to be released December 9th, 2020, and its initial release will be in the Netherlands. Free Guy is going to be about a bank teller who's stuck in a boring daily routine, but then he discovers that he's just a background character in a video game. And it's going to be kind of like Ready Player One. It's going to be very similar to that, so yes. The fourth movie that's going to be coming out is Wonder Woman 1984, and it's going to be released December 23rd, 2020 in U.S. theaters. It's going to be about Wonder Woman coming into conflict with the Soviet Union during the Cold War, and then she finds a formidable foe by the name of Cheetah, so that's what that's going to be about. And then the last movie that's going to be coming out is called Soul, and it's going to be released December 25th, 2020 on Disney+. They're not releasing it in theaters. And Soul is going to be about a middle school teacher who has a love for jazz music, and he gets into an accident where his soul is separated from his body, and his soul kind of travels through the world, and it's going to be very interesting.
Let's take a look at after-school tutoring.
Finally, it's a blast from the past with this day in history.
November 16th, 1966. In Ohio, Dr. Sam Shepard is acquitted in a second trial of charges that he murdered his pregnant wife, Marilyn. Shepard served 10 years behind bars for the 1954 murder before his release and second trial. 1933. The United States and the Soviet Union established diplomatic relations. That move ends years of estrangement between the two countries after the Russian Revolution. 2001. In Washington, D.C., more fallout from America's anthrax scare following the September 11th attacks. Investigators find a second letter containing the deadly germ, known to have been sent to Capitol Hill. This time, the letter is addressed to Senator Patrick Leahy of Vermont.
I'm hoping that the one bright light in all of this might be that this letter will give us further evidence to find out who is doing this.
But the anthrax mailings, which killed 5 people and sickened more than a dozen others, remain unsolved. 1981.
I'm part of your life. I live here. I'm real. You can't switch to another station.
Actor William Holden is found dead in his apartment in Santa Monica, California. Holden, whose roles include Network, Sabrina, and Sunset Boulevard, was 63 years old. And 1959.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
In New York, the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, The Sound of Music, opens on Broadway. Today in History, November 16th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
That's all for today. Mask up, socially distance, and stay classy, DC.